SSJ 3 Goku versus Mystic Gohan. That's right, this video discussion will be centered around who would win, Super Saiyan 3 Goku or Mystic Gohan. Now, over recent years, namely around the last decade or so, there's been this huge debate. I mean, this is like riff stuff here, okay? Between, you have one camp that's solidly fixed on Goku winning, and you have another camp that's solidly fixed on Gohan winning. And then there's very few in the middle. I happen to be one of them. You know, I look at both sides objectively. And in this video, I obviously will be coming to you because I am the unexpected wonder, and this is what I do. I come to you with logic, reason, to bring you a factual conclusion to this epic bout. Who would win? I gotta say, even though it would be a huge struggle in this clash, I gotta go hands down Goku. Goku. Yes, Goku. Now, I will explain my decision, so don't flip out if y'all are a bunch of Gohan fans or if you're Goku fanboys. No. I have reasons. Okay? First of all, the condition is very simple. This is at the end of the series. That means 10 years after Buu was defeated. Okay? This isn't right after, okay? People need to get it straight. When would this contest happen? It would happen in the future at the end of the series. Understand that Toriyama, okay, and the editors in Dragon Ball, they skipped 10 years. 10 years. That's a long time. That is a long time. People wonder, why would I pick that to begin with? First of all, you got to understand this concept. They had to make sure no other threat was happening on Earth. Goku, by this time, had finally come into his own. You know, he was starting to mentor and train. And Goku had finally, you could say, definitely mastered his Super Saiyan 3 abilities. So I want people at their peak. Or potentially at their peak. But even so, even if you want to turn back the clock and say maybe it was a year after the defeat of Buu. Whatever. Whether it was a year or whether it was 10 years, 5 years, it doesn't really matter. My decision still is settled. Goku wins. 3 reasons why Goku wins this epic bout, this epic clash. Number 1, experience. Now, a lot of people don't understand when you take into consider fighting, okay? There are ways of getting around experienced fighters. You know, if you just are simply faster, stronger, you know, more agile, this and that, you have a potential. If you have raw talent, there's a potential of you winning, but it's very slim. Experience a lot of times saves people's asses in fights, straight up. Experience gives you, you know, you've seen it, you've been there, done that. You've been through the ringer many times. You may have been through death many times if you're a warrior, if you're a soldier. Okay? You're able to analyze and see and read the other person. Now, your reaction time may be slower. Okay? Your speed may be slower. Your power, who knows? It may have increased over the years. Who knows? To a certain degree. But I guarantee you, most masters are going to beat students because they know, they've taught. There's always a few tricks left under. Okay? Experience. Goku. Who's more experienced in battle than Goku? Vegeta's up there. Piccolo's up there. Tien's up. Goku is arguably the most experienced in the Dragon Ball universe. Okay? He's seen everybody. He's seen so many styles. He grew up fighting. Gohan didn't grow up fighting. You could say, no, Gohan didn't grow up fighting. Goku did. He'd been through 3 tournaments. He'd seen, let's see, Master Roshi. He learned from him. Then he learned from Kami and Popo. Then he learned, you know, from battling with Piccolo and many of those other, you know, Tien, the Solar Flare. He learned from Tien. He learned from many styles just going through the tournaments. And then let's go on. Dealing with the Saiyans. You know, his clash with Raditz. His clash, did he clash with, no, I don't know if he clashed. I'm trying to remember if he clashed with Nappa. But then he clashed with Vegeta. He clashed with Frieza. He clashed with Ed. He clashed with a lot of things. Gohan doesn't simply, he's clashed with Boo. Gohan doesn't simply have enough battle experience to handle Goku. Goku has at least 20 years battle experience on his son. People say, I might be saying I'm blowing this out of proportion. With experience comes technique. You've had time to perfect your technique. With experience comes energy, moderation, okay? With experience comes how to read a conflict. Gohan, and I'll get this is a segue into the next section. Gohan might think he has the upper hand when Goku's setting a few traps for him. Y'all get what I'm saying? Into the segue into the other thing, Gohan on 2 very huge occasions got cocky, which means number 2, Gohan is OP. Gohan is overpowered. Now, like I said, there's a lot of Gohan fanboys and whatnot. A lot of Gohan, I did a video of top 5 reasons why Dragon Ball Z DBZ shouldn't have ended with the Cell Saga. A lot of people love Gohan. Let's get real. Gohan is overpowered. He's a pacifist, meaning he doesn't want to fight. He only fights at his maximum when, pretty much the whole world's in danger, when everything's about to get eradicated. That's when he fights. And he only fights because people are in danger. Goku is a true warrior. He's a full-blooded Saiyan. He lives the fight. Him and Vegeta both. Look at Gohan. Look at Trunks. Look at Goten and on. They ain't about that life. Like I said the last video. They're not about that life. Gohan has a bunch of power. I mean, look at the stats. Look at the stats. Look at his bout against... look at his intervention against Raditz. 700 when both his father and Piccolo were just in the 300s. He just all of a sudden just boosts. He was able to go give Frieza some blows, serious blows, when Piccolo couldn't. Come on, man. And then against Cell, I understand that he had training under his father in the hyperbolic time chamber, but he was able to surpass his father, SSJ too. Think about this. Think about it. I know Goku directed some of his attention, but let's get real. And then the Buu Saga. Oh, there's no defense. There's no defense, really, against the Buu Saga. Definitely. 0 defense. His latent abilities. Mystic Gohan. And they say, people want to say, yeah, I guess he could go Super Saiyan. There's been a debate about that. I guess he could go Super Saiyan, but he was worried about destroying the world. And that's another thing. Worried about You think Goku was worried about destroying the world? That dude went Super Saiyan 3. He came at Super Saiyan 3. Won it twice. He wasn't worried about destroying the world because he knew his abilities. Gohan don't know his abilities. And that comes a bit with experience. That's what comes with the intuition of being a fighter, being a fighting genius. Goku is a fighting genius. Gohan is not. Gohan's a good fighter, don't get me wrong. And he's got a lot of power. He's not technique-less. Piccolo taught him, his father taught him. But you telling me Piccolo and Goku taught him everything they know? Get out of here. Get out of here. No. We talk about Piccolo at the very least is a fighting master. Goku is a fighting genius. Just think about that. Just think about that. Gohan, Mystic Gohan. Look at his fight with Buu. He should have wiped the floor with Buu. He should have. You saw how Goku was tussling with Majin Buu. Before, I don't even talk about Kid Buu. I'm talking about Majin Buu. You saw that. You see how Gohan was playing around, toying around. That cocky nature once again. People can make excuses all they want. What's the difference between, we don't give Vegeta a pass on his cocky, his arrogant nature. We shouldn't give Gohan a pass either. There's no excuse. He's overpowered. And power can only get you so far unless it's absolute. Gohan definitely isn't absolute. The fact that the fuse being a Vegito is stronger than him shows he's not absolute. The fact that he didn't just outright kill Buu shows he's not absolute. Now, I'm gonna throw this in for a little sidebar. People want to get back the excuse, oh, he wanted to save his brother in Trunks. Get the hell out of here, bro. He wanted to save Piccolo. It's called Dragon Ball. You could say, Piccolo, come on. Then you could use dynamics. There's no excuses for Gohan's behavior. He's simply overpowered. And number 3, we got experience, we got overpowered nature. Number 3, and I hinted at it, we talk about what I dealt with. I dealt with personality in it. Number 3. What would y'all think I'm gonna go? What would y'all think? It's very simple. Training. Goku continually hones his skills. Although he's arguably the most powerful on the planet, he doesn't stop. Even when he was dead, he didn't stop. Gohan stopped training. I wish people would understand this. And how do we know he doesn't like to train? It's the same thing as how we know he doesn't like to fight. You look at the facts. During the 7-year time skip between, what was it? Yeah, during the 7-year time skip between the Cell Saga and the Buu Saga, what do we see? Gohan stopped training. Freaking Vegeta even said at the World Tournament, okay, the World Martial Arts Tournament, before they went off and faced Deborah and Babidi, and before Majin Buu was born or reborn or whatever, Vegeta even said, you were stronger when you were a kid, when you faced Cell. You didn't see all that lightning. Now, he's powerful, don't get me wrong. Gohan was powerful. But, you know, you didn't see all that lightning. You didn't see that pretty much arguably full-powered Super Saiyan 2 or whatever. We didn't see that. You know, he trained some, sure. He trained Goten some, sure. Goku was training while he was dead. And he not only surpassed Super Saiyan 2, he got Super Saiyan 3. If not for some hacks ability that took like a day or more from the Supreme Kai, the older Supreme Kai, Gohan couldn't have handled Buu. No. His lightning ability. Where the hell does this come from? We on some Sasuke and Naruto nonsense. Gohan doesn't train. And since he doesn't train, he's not gonna beat Goku. Yeah, he's gonna hurt Goku like hell, but Goku comes back like a 44 every time. I don't need to elongate this video any longer. Y'all know the truth if you look at this analytically. Seriously. Like I said, I'm objective. In this case. So we say, oh, but Goku, I'm not a Goku fanboy. He happens to be my favorite character. Okay? That is true. But that doesn't make me a Goku fanboy. I like him because of his personality and all that he stands for. Hell, two of my top five, Andrew, 18, Kid Buu. My top, I'll focus on my tops later. But this is no favoritism involved. It's straight facts. You can't refute facts, ladies and gentlemen. Unexpected one to like, comment, subscribe, tell me y'all thoughts. Now, if I get hate on this video, won't be surprised, won't be the first time. But really think about it, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball fan base. Let's get real. Mystic Gohan is not going to beat Goku. He won't. And plus, he won't because he will hold back against his father. That's just what it is. He doesn't like to fight. He ain't about that life. Period. Point blank. Goku wouldn't go all out to kill his son, but he would give him a hell of a time, tell you that. And since Gohan, this is how Toriyama designed him, because that's just the life he lives. Since Gohan needs that survival thing, needs that super threat, that uber threat, to be able to pull out his full potential, his full power, he's just not gonna do it. He's not gonna do it. That's just factual. That's just simple. Alright, y'all. Have a beautiful day, beautiful night. Peace.